So the majority of the restoration activities that we have on site require the temperatures to be between 40 and 90 degrees. That includes the repointing of the stone, that's the stone repairs, the Dutchman repairs that we're doing, as well as the window repairs themselves. We've made significant progress on installing the tarps around each of the scaffold systems that we have. We have exhaust fans that feed into each of the elevations, as well as heating and cooling ductwork depending on the season. Internally, we have smart boxes that we're able to use that notify us of the temperatures when they drop below a certain degree point. By doing that, we can make sure that the work that we're putting in place is up to spec and make sure that it lasts for a long period of time. During the initial phase of work for our stonemasons on the project, one of the first things they do is grind or rake the joints to get rid of the old deteriorated mortar. Through the process of doing that, the original wingtip that was located here failed, and from about here to here, it fell off. So what we've done here is put in place a Dutchman repair. We completely demo out the wingtip that failed during raking. From there, we create a template for the Dutchman blank piece that's set into place. And from there, we have one of our master stonemasons come in and carve the piece of stone to what it originally looked like. And this is one of the pieces of stone that was removed from this elevation here. What you see up here on this elevation, there will be a new piece of stone that's basically put into place.
Right now we're at the top of the Capitol. Basically the roof level's up here. This is the parapet. This is the old gutter. We were repairing the gutters that are up here with a whole new gutter system. We're putting in marine grade plywood, coating it in paint that will keep water from rotting out this wood, and then it'll get a copper infill to have a nice, good looking finish that will help any rainwater that gets up here flow to the roof drains and down into the storm sewer system. You can see this stainless steel through wall flashing that we're installing. We remove the stones and then we install this new through wall flashing stainless steel to keep any rainwater that blows in here to run down into the new gutter and keep it away from the building and out of the tenant space. Echo is the east side of the Capitol. We've started scaffold erection. It's a main entrance for a lot of the public and the Capitol employees. We're building tunnels so that they can safely get in and out of the building without affecting our work and without us affecting what they do every day.
Where we're standing now is right where the main west entry corridor used to be. We've demolished everything in this west area of the basement. Now that everything has been removed, we've started cutting up the slab, trenching for utilities, and began the infrastructure portion of the project. We ran actually 16 4-inch conduits underground to the main electrical room, and that'll be the main service feed, that'll be the generator emergency feed. So every bit of power coming into the building, that's where it starts at. On the north side here, you have the main sanitary sewer piping. That was one of the very major concerns for the building. It was just failing due to its age. We're 90% complete with the demolition of this shaftway. Obviously, there's no elevator shaft here, there's no elevator cab, no rails. All those components are now gone. So we will actually concentrate on this east side of the shaft, and we'll cut out all the old structural components and we'll actually build back new steel structural components to reestablish the side of the elevator shaft. This room will become one of the most important rooms in the building. This is actually where we're going to house the emergency generator. So what you see here on the wall is actually a scan of the existing wall structure. So we mapped out the reinforcing, sent the information to the structural engineer because this is actually where we're going to cut a hole in this perimeter wall to build both a new generator areaway for the air intake and exhaust systems for the generator, and that's also how we're going to get the generator into the building. The generator will provide life safety backup. It'll ensure that server rooms are supported so that the state's IT network never goes down, and it'll provide heating and cooling to this building regardless of what's going on in the outside world. This generator will truly make this building functional 365 days a year.